Everybody? Bill Thornton, SoCal Sabre. Welcome back for some more triple play baseball. Today's game, we got Tampa visiting Detroit. And as you see, it looks a little bit different. I think I got a little bit better clarity on the cards than I did in that last game. So hopefully you'll enjoy this one a little bit better. Okay, let's get her going. We got Rick Porcello on the mound here for a righty for Detroit today. And leading off for Tampa is Desmond Jennings, their center fielder for today. All right, here we go. 328 on this card versus the righty. He struck him out. Carlos Pena. 616, and he's a lefty. 616 versus the lefty. And we're going to have an outfield range check right off the bat here. Okay, and Pena is a LP, a left-handed pull hitter. We're going to roll to 35. Okay, this is a Texas leaguer, the right fielder. And the right fielder for the Tigers today is Brennan Bosch. And he is a SP on the speed and defense. Let's go see what's going on here. Texas leaguer SP, and he makes a fine running catch of that one. It's a right fielder. I guess maybe I messed up the field. Here's Evan Longoria. All right, it would have been an out anyway. Okay, here's Longoria. 583 versus the righty. 583. Now we got another outfield range here. Okay. And he's a right pull hitter. 08. This is down the line and right. Okay, it's Bosch again with his SP. 16, getting some good rolls. 16, makes a fine running catch of that one too. Wilson, that was down the line, we'll make it line out now. So Longoria goes down. Porcello gets some 1, 2, 3 in the top of the first here. Detroit trying to get their record back up to 500 after losing the first 2 games of the season to Boston, and they won the 3rd game. Here's Matt Moore for Tampa. Face Austin Jackson. I have to move these around a little bit so you can see this part too. New position so I can get clarity on the cards. All right, here we go. Austin Jackson. 315 versus the lefty. 315. Oh, just missed it, swinging away. Sort of struck him out. Brennan Bosch earned his money in the top of the first there, folks. 534 versus the lefty. 534. Now we got another. This time we got an infield range here. Okay, and he's a left spray hitter. 53 on the left spray hitter. Okay, this is a ripped to the pitcher, and the pitcher's he's an MD. Ripped. 86 to the pitcher's MD. 86, and that goes past him into center field for a base hit for Bosch. Here's Miggy off to a typical slow start, which he did in his career. For all of them. 163 versus the lefty. 163. That's just going to be a double play. 5-4-3 DP. And the Tigers go down. Matt Moore thanking his defense on that one, folks. Here we go. Porcello. Gotta watch, make sure I get the cards on it. Not Matt Joyce. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, Matt Joyce is the batter. Got my pitcher and the batter mixed up there. Okay, here we go. Start for the second. 936 versus the lefty. 930, and he draws the walk. comes Ben Zobrist. Lots of power in this guy. Ben is playing right field today. 0-1-5 versus the righty. 0-1-5. We got an error check. I'm going to roll to see who the error check's going to be on. It's going to be on the center fielder, Austin Jackson. He's a 19 in his error. So we're going to go check. Roll 2. 29. What did I say he was? A 19. A 19. 29. That's a short fly out to Jackson. 1 away. Keppinger. I roll the dice so you can see. 9-0-5 versus the righty. 9-0-5 versus the righty. Struck him out. 2 down. Here comes Sean Rodriguez, the catcher. No, the second baseman. I'm sorry. This is the initial lineup startup as played. When then it comes to relievers and pinch hitters, that's a different story. 3-0-4 versus the righty. 3-0-4 struck him out. Porcello, after walking the first guy, had a good inning there. Okay, we're going to the bottom of the second. Matt Moore back on the mound to face Prince Fielder. Prince hit a 2-run homer in game number 3, and that was the final score, 2-0. 9:51 versus the lefty. 9:51. Prince draws a walk. Delman Young playing left today. Oh, 0-0-5. 0-0-5 versus the lefty. Oh, it's a crazy play, folks. Crazy play. I'm going to have one of those again. Let me get the chart out here. I'll roll them and then I'll read it. 2-0-2. 2-0-2. The pitcher feels a twinge in his elbow after the pitch. Check for an injury to the pitcher. Well, we're not going to play the injuries because we're playing an as-played lineup. Okay? So we're still pitching. They checked him out. He's fine. 180 versus the lefty. Oh, and there's another double play. 6-4-3. Defense for Tampa's doing their job so far this game. 2 innings, 2 DPs. You know what? That was the wrong card. Oh, no, it wasn't. I just picked it up off the wrong pile. That's all. Okay, here's Ryan Rabber. He's the DH today for the Tigers. 7:52 versus the righty. And there's a little short fly out to center, easy fly out to center. They go down. So we're going to the top of the third in the scoreless game. Poor Solo back on the mound. Poor Solo plays Jose Molina. Jose is their catcher today. 8:37 versus the righty. 8:37, there's a fly out to center. Yeah, and Elliot Johnson. Now, if you're looking at the as-played lineups for real, Elliot Johnson did not play short that day. Okay, the guy that was scheduled to play, I cannot find his card anywhere in the set, so I had to put another guy in the set. Elliot Johnson's the only one that didn't start the game. All right, do what he does anyway. 971 versus that's both against the levity. 971, and there's a ground ball second picked up, fires over to first. 2 down. Desmond Jennings. Boy, I got the zeros going now. 0-21. Okay, it's going to be another error check. This time we're checking the error on the right fielder. The right fielder error is Brennan Bosch. And he is a 16. 38. 16, 38. 38, and that's a short fly out. Where did I say that ball was going? I didn't. Just I'll make it the center. And they are down. 1, 2, 3 again in the third. Matt Moore back on the hill. Okay, and here comes Johnny Peralta. Tigers shortstop. 538 versus the righty. We got an infield range, and Peralta's is a. If there's two on here, like RP and RSP, the very first one is infield, the other one's the outfield. So he's a right pull hitter on the infield range chart. 19. It's over the head of the center fielder. Their center fielder is a VG. So we're going to see if he can catch up with it. 76. VG 76. The ball. The batter doubles the ball hit to left or right and can stretch it. When the ball hit the center, the batter triples and can try for it inside the park. So that is a triple for Johnny Peralta. Tigers with the first threat here. It's Gerald Laird getting his first start of the season here. Cut behind the plate for the Tigers. 8-25 versus the righty. Struck him out. Here comes Danny Worth playing second base. It's his first start of the season also. Oh, it's a card. The card's in the Canterville. 206 versus the lefty. 206, and there's a base hit to center, and the run scores. Danny Worth gets his first RBI of the year. And here comes Austin Jackson. With the runner on first and 1 out. 456. There's an easy fly out to center. 2 down. And here comes Brennan Bosch. 8-16 versus the lefty. 8-16 struck him out. But the Tigers put one on the board. Going to the top of the fourth, it is a 1-0 game. Porcello back on the mound to face Carlos Pena. Carlos flew out to right at first. 328. 328 struck him out. I'm going to be watching for that 25. That's his stamina number. Evan Longoria. Evan lined up for right his first time. Down the line. 549. Okay, we got an infield range. He's a right pull hitter. 85. We got this one's down the line and left. And his left fielder. Delman Young's a PR, not all that great defense. Down the line and left. PR 59. That's into the corner, folks. And that's a double. Batter doubles and can stretch it if the ball is hit the right field and the speed is 4 or more. And we're not going to try for it, but the doubles. And his speed was only a 3 anyway. Okay, here's Matt Joyce. 1 on. In scoring position, 1 out. 892 versus the lefty. Struck him out. Big out there. And here comes Ben Zobrist. Ben flew out to center his first time up. 658 versus the lefty. Uh-oh, there we go. There's a base hit. GCF. Base hit. GCF. I gotta check the chart. It's a 658. I'm gonna check that one chart for GCF. Base hit. GCF on grass. Runner on second scores. If his speed is 0 to 3, it is 3. And so he scores, and we got a tie ball game. Zobrist gets himself an RBI. So the Tiger lead didn't last too long. Here's Jeff Keppinger. 613. 613. We got an outfield range this time. Oh, he's a righty. 613. It's a fly out to center. I see. I almost looked at the wrong side. Fly out to center, but one run in, and we got a tie ball game. Matt Joyce coming back up here, folks. Before we go any further, go down there and hit that like button. And if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Help the channel grow some more. Put some remarks down there, guys. If you watched my last one, are these cards better, easier to see now? So make it more enjoyable. Leave me some remarks down there. Here's Miggy. .436 versus the lefty. 436 is a fly out to center. Prince Fielder walked his first time up. 371. Struck him out. Yeah, Dalman Young. Get into a double play his first time. 992. 992 versus the righty, right? Yeah, 992. And that is a ground out to short, 6-3, and you're out. Bottom of the fourth inning is over. Porcello back out there. Okay, Porcello facing Sean Rodriguez. Put it up over here so you can try to sit. I don't have a lot of camera room to be moving these around anywhere. Okay, I do this. He's facing Sean Rodriguez. Okay. 326 versus the righty. 326 versus the righty. Struck him out. Here comes Jose Molina. 094. 094. We got Park Effects. All right, we haven't had one of these for a while. We're going to go to Detroit. Okay. And he is a right-handed hitter. So we're going to roll on the chart for right-handed hitters. 31 going to Detroit. 31 struck him out. Porcello got him. Guy couldn't see what the shadows creeping in, I guess. And there's Elliott Johnson. 253. 253. And he is hit by, no, he's not. 253. One more. Get up there in the right one, Bill. There's a routine ground out to short, 6-3. That's 18 for him. He's 25. Here's Matt Moore. He's a 26. Okay, and Radburn. Okay. 771 versus the righty. 771 struck him out. Here comes Peralta, tripled and scored in his first time up. 327 versus the lefty. 327. 327 right here. Struck him out. Wow. And Gerald Laird, the catcher. 579 versus the righty. 579. We got the outfield range this time. And he is a right spray hitter on the outfield range chart. 43. Okay, it's up the middle. We're checking the pitcher. His pitcher is, again, he's an MD. 83. Where's up the middle at? There it is. What I said, MD. 83. It's gone past him in the center again. Second time that's happened to him. He just doesn't field all that well. Here comes Danny Worth, 1-for-1 on the season. Danny singled and drove in the only run the Tigers have so far. 966 versus the righty. 966, and he draws the walk. We got runners first and second, 2 outs for Austin Jackson. Okay, Austin Jackson. Oh, another one. 927 versus the righty. And he draws another walk, and the bases are now loaded for Brennan Bosch with 2 outs. All of this with 2 outs. Tigers threatening again. Bosch, that's a 804 versus the lefty. 804, and that's just a fly out to center. And they waste that threat. Okay. Porcello back on the mound. Okay, we got the leadoff hitter for the 3rd time, Desmond Jennings. 271 versus the righty. 271 versus the righty. Struck him out. Porcello's still dealing, folks. We're in the 6th. And he's still dealing. This is 19th batter. Carlos Pena. 139 versus the righty. Uh-oh. Oh, boy, just missed it. And there's a short fly out to right field. Using Longoria. 161 versus the righty. 1-6 right there. Ground ball short. Picks it up, throws it over. That's 3. Peralta had no problem with that one. Going to the bottom of the 6th. 18, 20 batters so far. Moore facing Miggy. That's Miggy done. Miggy is grounded out and flew out. .252 versus the lefty. .252, and Miggy draws the walk. They're looking real close now. With Prince Fielder. 896. That was a 6. The card made a move over. 896. And he draws another walk. Wow. His 22nd batter. He's a 26 guy. And here comes Delman Young. .973 versus the righty. .973, and we're gonna have a double play. Ground ball is short, and this guy's gonna go to 3rd. He's gonna be out. We're going 6-4-3, getting one on another jam almost. 2 down. Run around 3rd. for Radburn. That's 18, 20, 23. Boy, I got the going now. 843 versus the righty. 843 struck him out, and that he got himself out of that jam just nice. And we're going to the seventh. Still tied up 1-1. Both starters getting a little tired now, folks. We got Porcello out there. Matt Joyce leading off. Wow, 989. I really got this thing going now, don't I? Left against the line. 989, that's the ground up the second. 4-3. Ben Zobrist. 565 versus the lefty. He bats both, so it's 565, 565. We got an infield range. He's a LSP. 11. This is shallow blooper to the right. This is Brennan Bosch. Bosch is an SP. 63. Shallow blooper, SP 63, and he makes a fine running catch again. Wow. Really earned his money out there today, making some good plays. And here comes Kepner. That's 18, 21, 23. I guess this is the 24th. 683 versus the righty. 683 versus the righty. 683, and there's a base hit. It's the 23rd batter. No, it's not. It's the 18, 21, 24th batter. This is his 25th, and after this, he'll be subject to fatigue. A 524 versus the righty. Got it going again in the infield range, and he's a right pull. 8. Up the middle, second baseman. I'm checking Danny Worth. Danny Worth is an average. 79 up the middle, average 79, and it goes past him. There was 2 outs, so we're going to send him to third. He would have been running. Okay, here's Jose Molina. They're threatening 21, 25. That he has 25. Now, what happens with 25? I'll mark that it was right here. After 2 more guys get on, then he's subject to the tired, and then all of this tired stuff starts to come into play. Well, we will get him out of there before then. All right, here we go. Jose Molina. 134 versus the righty. Wait a minute. There we go. Ground ball to second. And that is the end. Okay. Bottom of the 7th. Tiger fans were sweating there a little bit. Okay, here comes Johnny Peralta. Johnny is 1 for 2 on the day. Oh, 80. I got this one really going crazy today. Oh, 80. We got, oh, no, it's not. It's 08. Oh, 98. Oh, 98 right there. And that's a base hit versus the lefty. So Peralta gets the second hit of the day. I almost read that one wrong in the card, too. Gerald Laird. He's a 3 bunter. Wonder if we want a bunt. Timeout. No, Matrix Sullivan is not the best choice bunting. There we go. Gerald Laird. 1 on. Yeah. 426 versus the lefty. And it's a fly out to center. There's Danny Worth. He's been on twice. Walked and singled. 0-32. That was a 0. I just pushed it off of there. Versus the lefty 0-32. We're going to have an error check. We're going to be checking the error on their right fielder. That is a VG. 95 is probably a good one. No, it's what's his right fielder? The number 14. 1495. And that's just a sharp fly out the right. 2 down. Top of the order here in the bottom of the 7th, Austin Jackson. .671 versus the righty. .671. We got something going here. We got a base hit, and it's going to be an odd number 1. So we're going to be checking that 1 LF. We know at least he's going to second. We're going to see what happens here. 1 LF. 1 LF. It's the speed of 0 through 6. Who is that? That's Peralta. Peralta's speed is a 6. No. Just 1 base. Okay. Comes Brendan Bosch. Another thread inning here. Tigers have wasted a couple of those this game. 130 versus the lefty. 130. We got something cooking here. We got a double, folks. It's a double to right center. Okay, so we're going to be double. We know he's scoring. Double. We're going to check Jackson's speed before we go anywhere. He's a 9 on that double. Runners at second, third, score runner on first, say the chart below. His speed, yeah, he fits into everything. Doesn't matter where it was hit. Oh no, 2+ choice. Now he's just going to third. So now he doesn't want to take the bat out of Miggy's hand. Second and third, 1 run in. That was an RBI for Bosch. And here comes Cabrera. 373 versus the lefty. And he struck Miggy out. Wow. Okay, so that was that's 18, 20, 24, 27. So this is where that was. So he's tired, so he's not going to be coming back in the game. Because of the 2 batters that got on there. Right, here we go. Top of the 8th, Porcella hanging in there still. But he's close. Bullpen is active. Porcella to face Elliott Johnson. Top of the 8th. 504. Boy, oh boy, with his batting left-handed too. So we got a wild pitch, nothing that happens, nobody on base. Look at these numbers. 0-31 versus the lefty. 0-31. We got an infield range. He's a LSP 18. Infield range LSP 18. It's in the hole, second base. We're checking their second baseman, who's an FR, Sean Rodriguez. In the hole, second base, and he's a, what did I say he was? FR. 09. That could be a good one there. No. In the hole, second base, in the hole, second base. FR. 09. Then it goes past him for a base hit. We know I was checking the wrong pitcher anyway. No, wrong second baseman. It was average. This is him. This is average at second baseman. We're going to do it to look again. 09, 09 on the average. Up the middle, 09. And it's a diving stop. Worth picks it up and throws him out. 4-3. You got to be careful what I read on the cards, huh? Don't I? Okay, here's Desmond Jennings. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong second baseman. Look at these numbers. 47 versus the righty. We got an error check coming up here. An error. Now that's a ground out to the pitcher. 1-3. That's 0. Is nothing but a ground out. It's a regular ground out to the pitcher. He picks it up. Porcello fires it over. 1-3. Nets 2 down here in the 8th. Porcello's still hanging in there. It's Carlos Pena. A lot of power. 4-18 versus the righty. 4-18 versus the righty. Struck him out. I don't know what it's not Carlos Pena. What the heck is going on here? I moved the card wrong. It's Desmond Jennings. So now let's see what's going on. 4-18. 4-18. That's a fly out to the left. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. Timeout where the bullpen doors open and the new pitcher comes walking in. Okay, Wade Davis is on the mound. He had a 2.43 ERA for the year. He's a short reliever. That means he's got 8 stamina before he can subject to being tired. And he's facing Prince Fielder here in the bottom of the 8th. 984 versus the lefty. 984. And he draws the walk. Wow. It's the second time in a row Prince has drawn a walk. 3rd time in the game. There must be pitching around him, huh? You would think. Okay, here's Mike Delman Young. 69 versus the righty now. We got an error check. Oh, and it's to the pitcher. And it's a routine grounder. So this is going to be a fielder's choice. He's going to be out. He's on a fielder's choice. 1 out, 1 on. Ryan Radburn. Radburn. I keep calling him Rad, but it's Radburn. No D's in me. Look at the numbers I'm throwing. 59. 59, we got another error check. Checking the catcher's error this time. Okay, and he's a 17. Catcher, where's the catcher line? Okay, here it is. 59. And he fouls out, pops it out to the catcher. And Johnny Peralta. Johnny is 2 for 3 today. Nice day. Scored twice. 725 versus the righty. 725 struck him out. That's 3. We're going to the top of the 9th. Bullpen is very active for the Tigers. Let Purcell stay out there because he may get a complete game out of this. But he said, "You're right. You don't have a lot of room." Carlos Pena leading off here, folks. And that was a run score. Where did that run score? Right here. I didn't even mark it. 2-1 game. Not very offensive lead this last couple of games. 263. 263, and Pena draws the walk. Okay. Longoria. $172. Uh-oh. Oh no, here we go. We got a double play. 643 DP. Woo! Big for Porcello's. Game's over. I'll take a quick timeout and come back with a couple little stats for you. Here is Matt Joyce with 2 down. And we're going to go to 59 this time. And it's another error check. We're checking the pitcher's error. He is a 9. 54 and a 9. 54 and a 9, and that is a ground out to the pitcher, 1-3, and that is the ball game. I'll be right back. Okay, the final was 2-1. Detroit did right after 4 games. Now they are at 2-2. They're back up to 500. Porcello pitched a nice, complete game, only letting up 4 hits, no runs. Walked 2, struck out 8. So Porcello got the win. The loss 1-2. Matt Moore. Matt pitched 7 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, walked. It was like 4, and struck out 8. Wade Davis came in relief. So that was it. So don't forget to hit the like button on the way out. SoCal Saber saying thank you very much for stopping by. Take care of yourselves out there. Be kind to each other. Stay safe.